Hello, I'm ABC2 News' Chanel Perriman, and welcome to Built Upon a Dream. Imagine an organization where young people are provided safe places to learn and grow. An organization that fosters genuine and ongoing relationships between our youth and caring adult professionals, sponsoring positive, life-enhancing programs, and promoting character development, hope, and opportunity. That unique organization is the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metropolitan Baltimore. From its inception in 1860, the Boys and Girls Club of America has grown with over 4,000 club facilities across the United States. Here in Baltimore, the first Boys and Girls Clubs opened in 2008 with 2 sites. Today, Baltimore has 8 Boys and Girls Club facilities serving over 3,000 children. Here's Ken Darden, President and CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Metropolitan Baltimore.
It's all about partnerships. We could not do what we do for our children alone. And so when we have businesses and corporations and the public sector to help us out, to work with us, to support our children, it makes such a difference. We have the youth development expertise to work with the kids, but we need the resources, and most of the public and private sectors help us provide the resources so that we can do what we need to do for our kids.
This is the 3rd edition of ABC2's Built Upon a Dream, a project we began in 2015. For this year's project, we chose the OMalley Center in the South Baltimore neighborhood of Brooklyn. The OMalley Center is a Baltimore City Recreation and Parks Department facility, which the city generously provides to the Boys and Girls Club. Built in the 1950s, the OMalley Center was in need of major renovations. ABC2 assembled a group of civic-minded companies willing to give time, money, and materials to improve the center. Here's Boys and Girls Club Vice President Matt Death.
The title Built Upon a Dream is a perfect title for this because it is absolutely the dream that we're looking for all of our clubs to have the presentation that we're going to have at Brooklyn now upon completion. Everyone's got to work together to make sure that we are building the environment that we all want to live in. And that's for all parts of Baltimore, not just the Inner Harbor. That should be everywhere that we're looking towards. And specifically here in Brooklyn, I think we're getting there, especially with this program.
This year's Built Upon a Dream holds special meaning for me. I first joined the Boys and Girls Club when I was 11 years old. I spent 2 back-to-back summers with the Hempstead Boys and Girls Club in New York. I had the best time and met so many great people. I also enjoyed a lot of different activities, especially swimming, dancing, and of course, all of the fun field trips. I had so much fun, I ended up taking home a number of awards at the end of the year ceremony. But enough about me. First up, volunteers from T. Rowe Price. 2 teams over 2 separate days from the Baltimore-based financial firm took on a wide array of tasks at the OMalley Center Boys and Girls Club.
Thank you very much for coming out today. You're going to hear a lot about what's going on in this building, what we do in this building, and I really hope that what you take away today, in addition to some really good work that will be done to our club, is really a sense of what we do in the community, how important that your connection to us and then us to the kids, it really is.
Today, our EDGE program is coming to help brighten up this space at the Brooklyn OMalley Boys and Girls Club here in Baltimore. And it's an honor to be here to help this space become a safe haven for kids in this community.
T. Rowe Price is a homegrown Baltimore-based organization. We're an investment management firm. We were founded by Thomas Rowe Price, and in fact, we're going to be celebrating our 80th year, July 1st.
So today we'll be doing some painting. This is the common room for the Boys and Girls Club, so that as the students come here every day, this is where they'll congregate to start their day.
We have our EDGE team here today. They're a management training group. One of the activities that we do with that team is to have them come out and do something in the community. And as it happens, this was a really good opportunity. We decided to have those associates come to the Boys and Girls Club here in Brooklyn.
And we have a lot of painting going on, as you can probably see, both inside and outside, and we just want to make sure that this is a great place.
How's it going over here?
Yeah, good, man. I mean, you got me the most job, but I love it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to clean this place. It's going to be really good.
We appreciate you.
No problem, man.
We are playing our part in the renovation of this Brooklyn OMalley Boys and Girls Club. So we'll be doing a bunch of different programs and projects.
You know, it's a really humbling experience to be a part of this program and to be here today, because obviously a lot of companies, they do have a lot of corporate social responsibility, but the fact that T. Rowe Price does this all year round, you know, and consistently gives back to the community is something very special.
Our corporate social responsibility department at T. Rowe Price really focuses on investing in our communities, and a lot of the work that we focus on is how do we engage our associates, our people, in getting out and doing great work in the communities where we live and work in.
Today we're here outside of the office giving back to the community in a way where we can show our support for the kids of Baltimore and the importance of good education.
The summer internship program at T. Rowe Price is a 10 to 12 week program where we bring students in from around the country, but specifically from local universities in the area, where students can apply their academic curriculum to real world learning in the financial services industry.
In this room we're organizing sports equipment, so they have a variety of different bats, lacrosse sticks, and baseball gloves, and we're just helping to take inventory of those items and helping to organize them so that the kids have an easier time in the future picking out what they want to use.
So it's really good to reconnect with them that we met on the first day, get together, have a good time.
We have 53 interns here. Our interns are drawn from all majors and they support every business unit within the organization, primarily finance, accounting, our technology division, as well as marketing and sales. Students coming into the program have academic excellence. They have the opportunity to again come in and learn more about T. Rowe as a whole. We look for students who have a lot of thought and caring for their academic curriculum, but then also thought about their career paths going forward.
We're still kind of in the beginning stages of the internship program, learning more about the company as a whole. All of us in separate departments are really learning through our managers. We're networking with people, just kind of seeing how the business world works.
I've learned a lot in this internship program that I can use going forward in the future, and I hope that I can continue to work with T. Rowe over the years.
In our Baltimore locations, our associates donated over 29,000 hours last year in service, and our T. Rowe Price Foundation donated over $3 million in terms of direct grants. So we are very committed to our hometown. We do philanthropy in many different locations where we have associates who live and work, but Baltimore is our home base, and so we really think strategically about how we can help the Baltimore community.
Because T. Rowe is others-minded. In other words, we do our best to put our clients' interests at the center of everything we do. And investing in our communities is what T. Rowe Price really is all about.
We really try and instill leadership competencies in the associates and invest in our company and the future leaders of our company. At the Boys and Girls Club, it's really greatly aligned with that as an investment in the community and an investment of the future of the community. So we're excited to be here.
Our associates are really interested in giving back to our youth. We think that's a really good development opportunity for us. On the foundation side, we look at hunger as one of the issues that we've started to tackle. We also look at education, arts, and culture as a way to help the city, really reinvest in the city and to help the city thrive. We have to attract associates to come here and work, and so we need to make sure that Baltimore is a good place for them to live.
I've been a part of 3 volunteer community projects, and I've had an exceptional experience at all of them.
For T. Rowe Price is a really important part of our culture, and it's investing in our communities just makes a lot of sense because we want to be able to invest in the future of the communities and their potential success. So we want the future leaders of our company to have an understanding of our corporate values. There's no better way to get them to exposure to a meaningful event like this.
T. Rowe Price does a great job in terms of making sure that our associates understand that our values are just not values that should be lived out within our firm, but really values that really should resonate with us personally. It resonates with me personally, and I'm excited to be a part of a firm that does that.
Welcome back to Built Upon a Dream. Baltimore is often called the city of neighborhoods, and our many neighborhoods are fortunate to have caring and generous companies residing here. One such Baltimore-based company, Under Armour. For the renovations at the OMalley Center could not have been completed without the generous financial donation provided by Under Armour.
So at Under Armour, we have been investing in the community for almost 21 years and have been really focused on providing opportunities for youth, particularly around after-school programming and then also access to sport. This particular project and having the opportunity to reach kids and inspire them and provide them ways to explore new things, and it's something that we believe in as a brand. We have a lot of athletes and actually a lot of teammates at UA that have either worked at Boys and Girls Clubs, participated in programming, or continue to support them. So for us, this partnership was not only about great things to offer to our community and to the youth, but it was also about being a voice and lending our support to things that are a part of the passion of our young adults and our athletes. As we think about inspiring places in the community, and we just launched a women's campaign called Unlike Any, and that features one of our amazing athletes, Misty Coplan, and her journey and her untraditional start and introduction into ballet, which actually was at a Boys and Girls Club. And when we think about what spaces can do to inspire and ignite something inside of you and then help you create your own story and identity, that's just one amazing example of all the people that have been affected by these great places. Under Armour is 21 years old, and we moved to Baltimore as this great opportunity to not only build a global headquarters here, but also to be a part of all the opportunities available in Baltimore and Baltimore City. And what's amazing is that to really have be a fabric of advancing this city forward and support all of our youth around this city is such a great responsibility that we take as a brand, and that we see as something that none of us can do it alone, but it's also a great city to call home. When you can find great places and great programs and be a part of amplifying them just a little further so they can either work with more kids or offer more support, it's something that we want to be a part of. Yeah, it really started with Kevin Plank and his commitment not only to this city, but all of the people that believed in him when he's young, and he wants to continue to inspire that belief in young people. As we think about great places for kids to go, we need to continue to all work together to find those and to amplify them. And it started with our work at UA House, and we continue to find really great programs and places that are offering similar experiences. And we think that these places really become a home away from home and provide really amazing opportunities for kids to not only become who they are, but also a part of the community and hopefully strengthen the rest of the city. So our first really big deep dive into creating kind of a heartbeat in a community was our work at the UA House on Fayette. And what we found really is that the community really understands and knows what they want. And it was about trying to find one location that programs and services and nonprofits could work together. And so that you could go there and find the support you needed for your son or daughter, but also for yourself or for a neighbor. And as you needed additional support, or as a service was no longer needed, that you had an opportunity to continue to bring in new programs and new support. And one of the great things that we see ourselves as is a convener and able to bring new programs to areas, and also our teammates. We have close to 3,000 teammates that are local. They are really energized to not only want to give their own time and talent, but they've got a lot of skills that lend to the opportunity for kids to see what is it that I might want to do one day. And so it's not just about us coming in and writing a check, but really understanding what's happening in a community. How can we get our hands dirty and get involved and participate in strengthening the resources that are available?
Thank you everyone for being here.
So we started this idea with the UA House when we started to see that there's so many tremendous programs and opportunities, but they weren't reaching everybody. And so we really wanted to have anchor places in the community that kids and families could go to. In the future, I mean, we're working aggressively on identifying projects just like this, where we can go in and there's already great partners in place or programs that are in place that we can go in and be a part of it and to really help. Our goal would be, to look back and say, hey, how do we make sure that the resources and there's really great inspiring places in all the communities, and that we can help be a catalyst to bring that there. So one of the appealing parts of this project was that it was truly a collaboration, not only from program standpoint, but from a funder standpoint. And it goes back to that not one group or one person can be responsible for advancing the city. And frankly, it's amazing when you talk to kids and they get to see a lot of different companies taking an interest and working together. Hopefully it's teaching them too about the power of community and working together. And for us, this project and many of the others that we work on have been about all of the people that are working together around a core really rally to improve this city. It has been a tremendous experience, and you know, when you visit and you see the kids getting to experience it and seeing what the different stages are of everybody coming together really to support them, it's been really exciting for Under Armour, our teammates, and really the shout out goes to It Starts at the Top with our leader, Kevin Plank.
Another locally based company that stepped forward providing the OMalley Center with much needed materials and labor was Window Nation.
Window Nation was found locally over 10 years ago by two brothers, Aaron and Harley Magden. They actually have a combined over 40 years in the window business because their father actually owned a window company when they were growing up. Our corporate headquarters are in Fulton, Maryland. We have 7 offices, showrooms along the Mid-Atlantic coast. We specialize in windows. We've installed actually over 350,000 windows year to date, but we also specialize in roofing and siding. So we were just voted the 5th largest specialty remodeler in the nation by Home Remodelers magazine. We have over 50,000 satisfied customers, and for all the windows that we installed in 2016, over 99.5% of those windows required 0 follow-up or service.
I think what you're going to find is the windows that we install, they basically will last you forever because they're a vinyl composite.
We will actually be installing over 30 windows at this Boys and Girls Club, and they will all be manufactured locally in Maryland. They are double hung. They meet the requirements for Energy Star efficiency. They're specially made not only for this building, but for this climate. So we hope that the children will enjoy them and it will keep them warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Everyone at the organization is really excited to be involved. It was just a fortuitous moment at a networking event that we came to learn about this. And we are super excited for the final product to come back and to meet the kids. And we hope you enjoy the windows. And we appreciate the opportunity to take part in this.
When Built Upon a Dream returns, the garden at the OMalley Center comes to life. I'm Chanel Pearman, and welcome back to Built Upon a Dream. A key part of the OMalley Center renovation plan called for a garden area to be created along the east side of the building. The first stage of the project involved the installation of an iron fence. This was generously provided by Fence and Deck Connection. With the fencing complete, employees from Toyota Financial Services Owings Mills office volunteered to plant flowers and vegetables in the center's new garden area.
But this is going to be the area that we focus on because visually, you know, you'll have the city backdrop, you got the playground, just visually it looks better.
This has been an awesome partnership that we have with Toyota. And it started for us back in 2008 and has grown to now that it has become a national partnership where it's not just Boys and Girls Clubs in Baltimore, but it's also a national organization. For us, it has meant the difference to our growth and development as an organization. We started with one club. Toyota helped us open our 2nd club in Baltimore City, and since we have continued to grow. So their involvement has been extremely beneficial to our growth and development as an organization here locally.
Hey, it's 2 against 1 here. It's 2 against 1. Yeah.
Our effort today is a small part of a greater relationship with Toyota Financial Services with the Boys and Girls Club.
You got one more space over there? Yeah.
At Toyota, we are extremely proud of our national partnership with Boys and Girls Club of America.
What we're going to do, we're going to start unloading the trucks with plants.
This partnership started 10 years ago and has now grown into a national partnership, and we are extremely proud of it.
And then we're going to bring the plants over in this corner in the shade. So you guys don't have to worry about that, but the people who are actually walking over there, that's where we're going to put them. And then the efforts you see today from our associates from Toyota Financial Services located in Owings Mills is a self-directed effort. These are essential. Not only that, they serve as role models, and role models for the youth to aspire to see what success looks like.
Feels great to be here with my Toyota team members, our leadership team, and to really be a part of a company and a group of people that are committed to giving back, and a company who's really present in the community. It's a good feeling. So it's been great.
want to grab them.
That looks good, John. Keep going. Here, let me move this out of your way.
Our strategic focus at Toyota is youth development. We have 35 offices across the country that partner with their local Boys and Girls Clubs, and over 400 of our team members are mentors to club kids.
I've been a mentor for the Boys and Girls Club for about 4 years now, and this gives me another opportunity to give back to the children of the communities. And this is something that I care about, and this is something that I love to do.
So being a mentor to me means being a support, a guide for these kids, whether it's helping with their homework after school, being there to play sports, helping them to apply for colleges or job applications, whatever it may be. And I think at the end of the day, we just want to be able to impact these kids, to impact their own communities, and hopefully down the line somewhere they'll become a mentor and kind of keep that trend going.
Am I an item? Yes.
A
flashlight? Yes.
Toyota's focus is about mobility. And mobility means more than just driving a car. It's about sustainability, it's about financial literacy, it's about educating our community about safe transportation, it's about providing transportation in the underserved community, and it's about providing a way and an avenue that we can make lives easier.
Through our internship program, we have hired 6 club members as full-time employees at Toyota Financial Services, and we are extremely proud about that.
When we say making life easier in the communities which we live and serve, it serves 2 purposes. First, it gives our associates the opportunity to feel proud that they made a contribution in the communities where they reside. Secondly, it makes them feel fulfilled because they had the opportunity to help an underserved youth be able to fulfill their aspirations through education, possibly internships, through mentoring. The net effect is it helps build a platform for our future leaders of tomorrow.
Toyota is the signature sponsor of Boys and Girls Club of America's Youth of the Year program. And for the past 6 years, we've given the winner a brand new Toyota Corolla. And hopefully one year we may be able to give one of these club kids a Toyota as well. In addition to the Youth of the Year program, Toyota provides scholarships to club teams, internships, and also financial literacy programs. So far, we have provided $6.4 million in scholarship funds to over 1,000 teenagers.
So it's been an amazing feeling to be here with my team members and our leadership team, and even better to be a part of a group of people and a company who's committed to giving back to the community and just being present, engaged. It's awesome.
Toyota has made a difference to our children that they have mentors, they serve as mentors for our kids, they have relationships that have built over the years with our kids, helping them to get to college, helping them to learn about their various careers, prepare for jobs. They help with various programs that we offer. They serve as tutors, coaches, volunteers in any capacity that you can think of, and they have been instrumental to working with our children, our various programs of youth development.
So as you can see, we're not just a philanthropic company. We're a company that's dedicated to inspiring the next leaders, thinkers, and engineers that's going to help drive the American economy.
In a philanthropic effort, it's easy to donate money. It tells a different story when you donate time and you donate talent. And you know, I'm very grateful that Boys and Girls Club and I have a relationship.
That felt awesome, and also really proud, being able to see everybody working from the same company, coming out and taking the time out of their day to really give back and to work with making this place a better thing for all the kids who use it.
I'm giving back today because in my youth I used to be a part of the Boys and Girls Club. I'm proud to be able to give back as an adult.
I'm out here to support the Boys and Girls Club, so I like to give back to my community and really make a difference in the lives of children.
The reason I'm here today is because I want to make a difference in the Baltimore City area.
Toyota Financial.
Proud to work with the Boys and Girls Club of Metro Baltimore.
Toyota Financial Services is a long, proud partner of the Boys and Girls Club of Metro Baltimore.
1, 2, 3, Toyota Financial!
For the Boys and Girls Club, ongoing partnerships are crucial to the organization's success. Since 1995, Taco Bell and its franchises have provided support to over 300 local Boys and Girls Clubs. 3 regional franchise groups, Era Sands Management, Summerwood Corporation, and the RC Group work together to support our local Boys and Girls Clubs. For Built Upon a Dream project, they provided the young people at the OMalley Center with a very special treat.
All right, here we go. The tacos have arrived. The great part about today is Taco Bell, who has been involved with Boys and Girls Club since 1995. We're actually going to do a taco party for the kids. So this club at Brooklyn Park sees about 60 kids a day, and we're going to bring in a group of those kids today and have some fun with them and give them some tacos and some Taco Bell items. I recently moved back to the Baltimore area where I run 40 restaurants for a local Taco Bell franchise group. The party has arrived! So there's a bunch of local Taco Bells in the Baltimore area, and one of the local franchise group, the Summerwood Group, was kind enough to donate the tacos for the group, which is literally right up the street. I'm in my 4th year on the board of directors for the Metro Baltimore Boys and Girls Clubs, and locally there's 8 different clubs. Each board member is assigned to a different club, and I've been fortunate enough to be assigned to the Brooklyn OMalley Club, which is part of this great project with Built Upon the Dream. Well, like little cups, notepads, give the kids. It'll be fun. So the relationship with Taco Bell and the Boys and Girls Club started in 1995, supporting over 300 clubs and over 20,000 students, really focusing on their achievements and opportunities to learn at different clubs throughout the country. All right. Since Taco Bell has nationally been involved with the Boys and Girls Club my entire career, I've done different projects throughout the country. We've done projects in Atlanta, we've done projects in California, anywhere from painting a gym to doing landscaping to doing different rooms, art rooms, just to make it a great experience and give every kid an opportunity. Perfect. Taco Bell started in 1962 in Downey, California. They recently opened their 7,000th store on the Strip in Las Vegas, which is actually doing very, very well. It's a company that is about 10 to 15% company owned and 80 to 85% franchise owned. Have you ever had tacos before?
Yes, I ate Taco Bell last time.
Yeah? Are you excited? Very cool.
Pose, freeze. And your seat, please. Let me see your poses. I like that one. What do we say to those people who brought it for us? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I like the tacos. I had 4 of them already.
This food is amazing.
I already have 2 bags of cinnamon things.
Being on the board, I have a great opportunity to be invited to career days at the Boys and Girls Club, which gives me a conduit to reach out to the youth of today and explain to them the opportunities not only in the business world, but also in the world of food, which for us is Taco Bell.
This lunch, I give this a perfect 10. It is delicious.
It's really good. I put the beef in the cheese because I don't like cheese, but I like the Taco Bell cheese because they have like a little bit of spice to it.
I love the tacos and these cinnamon bites. They're delicious.
You ready to go?
We're gonna do a practice. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Taco Bell! Very nice. Wow. Taco Bell supports over 300 clubs around the country, which is over 20,000 kids, with the ultimate goal of giving each of those kids the opportunity to graduate. How are you? Are you excited? What's your name? I'm Mark. What's your name? We cannot ignore that a high school diploma is a very important part to each child's education. Taco Bell is very excited about our continued relationship with the Boys and Girls Club, but more importantly, excited about what tomorrow may bring. And in the end, we want to unlock opportunities for each kid so their dreams could become possible.
At the same time though, so I'm gonna count. 1, 2, 3.
As a proud member and being on the board of the Metro Baltimore Boys and Girls Club, a special thank you to ABC2 Baltimore for supporting this project and giving these kids in Brooklyn OMalley a chance.
I love Taco Bell!
Starting back in 1983 with a single restaurant, Arisan Management has grown into a multi-unit Taco Bell and KFC franchise, with 61 restaurants across our region and employing over 1,600 full and part-time crew members. When Built Upon a Dream returns, we will take you inside the OMalley Boys and Girls Club as the teen room receives some much-needed attention. Welcome back. For the second year in a row, our Built Upon a Dream project received the generous participation of Mannequin Construction. Manekin provided volunteers, material, and the additional services of local professional contractors. Mannequin's focus of attention, the OMalley Center's teen room.
We are out working at the OMalley's Boys and Girls Club. We are giving back to the community. Once a year we go back out and we do a project to give back to the community. This year we're working on the teen room. We were assigned this room to repaint, restripe it. We donated a TV, which is going to go on the wall, some nice chairs for the teen group.
Mannequin Construction basically developed out of the Mannequin organization. We've gone out to a point where we do work for other people, and basically right now Mannequin Construction is a totally separate group, and we operate completely on our own and do work for many different owners and developers throughout the state.
We're going to need some caulk over here too, buddy.
Been with Mannequin Construction for over 20 years. Work as the role of a VP in the organization and basically handle the field operations for the organization. The scope of projects, we do a mixed bag of things. We do apartments. We did a project Dillon Street, which Dave Wickham ran, which was basically an apartment complex down in Baltimore called the National. We finished that up probably 3 months ago. We're basically doing an industrial warehouse in Landover, building that, which is a distribution facility. We finished up a big distribution facility in the Jessup area, which was over 1 million square feet. Basically, a lot of our other work we do with retail. So we have a good bit of retail work that we deal with. So it's a kind of a mixed bag. And we do have a group that does a lot of interior work, interior improvements, tenant improvements. So a gentleman named Paul Nealon from our company works on that end. Basically, we were given a room called the teen room. We've gone in here and done some painting, changing some doors. We fixed some plumbing issues, a couple of things like that. Fixing some of the radiator covers. We're just trying to dress the whole place up a little bit, bring in a TV, and get some little bit of furniture in here for everybody.
We're painting the room multicolors. 3 walls are getting 1 color, 1 wall is getting a rainbow. It was designed by the architect. We've assigned to relamp the room. We relamped it with new lights, new fixtures, new switch plates, wall plates. We painted the floors. Alco has donated the new doors to the entrance. We did some mill work, louver work. Got Main Mechanical that did the demo on the sinks, the plumbing. They're going to give us a new vent cover here for the baseboard heat. Electrician was Benfield Electric. OPG did the flooring. They're coming back this afternoon to second coat the flooring. Main Mechanical did the plumbing.
We have Kathy Brooks, Donna, Bridget, Jimmy, Andrew, Don and Dave are in the back. Femi's in the back. So we brought a team of people here to help and go through. Actually, Don Kaminsky and Dave Wickham were kind of the guys that really orchestrated and got the group together and started getting all the plans in place and set up so that we can all do this work today.
It's fun to get out of the office. It's a good day. Everybody gets a chance to, not sit behind a desk and do something that's fun. And, we kind of pick on one another the whole time we're here, but that's all part of it. It's a good day, and we love doing it, enjoy doing it. We've done it. I've been here 21 years. We've done it for 21 years.
We've done actually a day of caring for as long as I've been at Mannequin Construction. We've always done something in the community in different areas. We work pretty much through the city. We've done some work in schools. We did Habitat for Humanity, did several times, so that was a real good point. We were able to help some people and go through that. Last year we did at the Children's Home in Catonsville, and that was a beautiful project for us. We really enjoyed it. We did the pavilion. We fixed that all up for the kids, and it was kind of a real blessing for us to be doing that, and again, a blessing for us to be involved with this today. I mean, it's one of the things with the Mannequin Construction, the organization, that we want to give back. We want to help others. We've been blessed, the people in our company have been blessed, so we want to be able to help and give back to other people. It's been great, and I've enjoyed working here and being part of it. And again, Don Kaminsky and Dave Wickham, who have been a major part of putting this piece together, I want to thank them for being part of that. At Manekin, the key to our company is the people. Quite frankly, our organization doesn't run without the people that are here. The people that you see here today in the background, I mean, each have a key role in what we do. Whether it's in the administration piece of the organization, the IT piece, or in the actual project management and building the project. So everybody we're representing here in a group.
The teen room at the OMalley Center was further brightened with a selection of unique, colorful, and very durable furniture from Yogibo.
Yogibo is the next generation of beanbag. We are the ultimate lounge furniture. It's great for kids, adults, college students, and we're great with kids that have sensory and special needs as well. Yogibo is relatively new. We've been around for about 8 years now. We have a presence here in the United States, but we're also international as well with Canada, South Korea, and Japan as well. Locally, we're in the Annapolis Mall, Columbia Mall, and Bethesda as well. Yogibo means heaven in gibberish. It's just something that we made up. We actually started a lot with a yoga presence, yoga, yogi. One of his kids added the bow to the end, and we thought it was a fun name, so Yogibo was created. The company started in our founder's basement. He actually made this for his pregnant wife so she could be comfortable while sleeping. We found that our product has great uses above and beyond that as well, with a stretchy cover, so it shapes into chairs, recliners, beds, and sofas as well. We use this ultra soft cotton spandex blend. It allows the cover to be washed much like a pillowcase could be, so you can maintain it over time versus an old beanbag that you just had to throw away. On the inside, we use a special grade of foam bead, but it's the fabric that really makes it unique. It allows it to do that shaping and molding so that you can use it in many different ways with just one piece. Our headquarters are in New Hampshire. We assemble them all right here in the U.S. We were reached out to by a number of different groups, and our marketing team worked together to bring this project to life. We love connecting within the community. We love doing stuff, especially with schools, sensory, special needs, and especially rebuilding projects like we are doing here at the Boys and Girls Club. So it was a great opportunity for us to give back to our community, and we love doing projects just like this. We love being part of the community. We love growing. We love being, out there. We go to events in the area. We go to conventions. We love just kind of having that presence everywhere so that you can find us everywhere. We are online. We are in stores. Just come check out the comfort. You can always go to www.yogibo.com, check us out there, purchase, and we can ship directly to your house.
The Built Upon a Dream project, the OMalley Boys and Girls Club, and our participating companies owe a tremendous debt of gratitude to Lowe's. Lowe's assembled a group of area Lowe's employees who spent a day at the OMalley Center, painting the exterior walls and replacing the center ceiling tiles. Lowe's also provided the paint and paint materials used by the other Built Upon a Dream participants. Plus, Lowe's donated new kitchen food prep tables and an amazing selection of the garden plants. Lowe's biggest contribution? These 2 enormous ceiling fans now installed in the OMalley Center's activities room.
Thank you so much. This helps our kids to look forward to coming to a nice place. There are plants so they can come and water them. They're going to have, their art room, and so we are extremely thankful. And I know that this new building will help our programming, everything that they need. Thank you.
Recreation has always been an important part of the Boys and Girls Club. With that in mind, Sagamore Development and Plank Industries sponsored a field trip for the children from the OMalley Center to the beautiful and historic Sagamore Farms.
This is one of our racehorses. Her name's Trustmore Lovemore, and she's 3 years old, and she was born here at Sagamore. Yes.
Sagamore Farm is a rolling complex where horses are being raised, but also where we have opportunities for folks within our community to come out and appreciate nature, to have fun, run along the fields, breathe in the fresh country air. So it's nice to see kids out here running around, having fun.
One thing that all of Kevin Plank's investments have in common is they're focused on Baltimore, Maryland, and most of them inside the limits of Baltimore City. The most obvious is the Port Covington redevelopment, which is the largest urban redevelopment underway in the United States today. But we also have the Sagamore Pendry Hotel in Fells Point, where we have 250 jobs and which is a great destination for visitors and for residents alike. We have the Sagamore Rye Distillery in Port Covington, which is open for tours and producing whiskey and taking us back to the history of rye whiskey in Maryland. And today we're here at beautiful Sagamore Farm, which is really part of the resurgence of the Maryland thoroughbred horse industry. The most exciting thing today, though, is this really tells the story of how our investments and our properties and assets tie together with how we engage with communities. So in South Baltimore, we're very connected with the SB6 communities, and today we're excited to welcome the kids from the Brooklyn OMalley Boys and Girls Club.
All right, listen up. What we got here is the shoot angle drill. Everybody on that line, coach, give him a football. Coach, give him a football over here.
We're very, very proud to be funding their ongoing renovation of the club, and it's going to be a terrific place for kids to learn and play and spend time with each other and with teachers and coaches.
Ready? Go. Come on. Nice, nice. You go back. It's your turn now. It's your turn now. Great.
The Plank Family Foundation is so committed to our youth in Baltimore, particularly with the Boys and Girls Club. We know that the Boys and Girls Club provides an opportunity for our young people to be young people, to have the opportunity to play, to have recreation, but to learn from one another at a critical moment in their lives.
They're sort of quiet. They're more quiet than the other horses. They're not quite as excited. Their work is done in the morning. They don't have to race in the races.
While we're renovating their facility or helping to fund the renovation of their facility, we're beginning our partnership with them by bringing them out here, giving them an opportunity to have activity, to have exercise, to enjoy this beautiful place and experience it.
So this is the barn, and you guys see it's a lot lighter. There's a lot more air in here. It's nothing like the old barn. So this is how the barns are built now. So they have they have friends next door, and they have fresh air, and there's no hay right above them. It's just ventilation and a lot of sunlight.
And to be able to share that, it's a place that should be shared. So to be able to share Sagamore Farm with the kids from Brooklyn and South Baltimore is very special. Maybe the most exciting thing today is that once the kids have been able to come up here and experience the outdoors and spend time with each other and get some exercise and activities, we're going to bring out a surprise guest. And that guest is going to be none other than Baltimore Raven, Ray Lewis.
What's up? Look at you from way over there. What's up? Huh? Tell me something good, huh? Huh?
Ray has been a great advocate for the kids in Baltimore City. He's been a great partner for us in our community initiatives, and it's really special to be able to share this place with the kids today and to be able to have Ray here telling that story.
Hey buddy, what's up? What's your name?
Andre.
Andre? How old are you? The moment me and Kevin was out here just talking over life, business, and I'm like, Kev, we can't waste this. Like, we got to use this for these babies. Like, we got to bring them from their element and introduce them and just let their mind just to be hopeful that, hey, it is possible. I can do anything I need to do. And I think for me to see them running around for the moment that they don't have to worry about nothing else but just being a kid, it's priceless. And I'm telling you, it can motivate more people than you think it can. Hi, how you? Anna, nice to meet you. Hannah, nice to meet you, Hannah. It's a pleasure, hi. Oh my gosh, look at you, smile.
It's a nice opportunity just for kids to be kids, and it's exciting to see the smiles on their faces when they realize that one of our local heroes continues to invest in our community, and that we as partners with such individuals like Ray Lewis are able to invest in our community.
Under Armour on 3, let's go.
1, 2, 3,
Under Armour! That's what I'm talking about.
Partnerships are really important to us. One of our most important partnerships is with the South Baltimore 6 communities, and that's a commitment we made as part of our investment in Baltimore through the Port Covington project. But we also like to partner with people who are doing really good, effective programming. We partner with Under Armour, we partner with the Living Classrooms Foundation on the east side, and of course we're now partnering with the Brooklyn OMalley Club in South Baltimore to provide opportunities for kids.
I'm picking up the special ingredient that's in the racetrack is Under Armour t-shirts. So because we work with Under Armour, they decided that they would use shredded up Under Armour t-shirts instead of the regular Lycra. So you guys can see, it's really hot and it's very sticky. So if you want to feel what it feels like, I would just use the bottom of your shoe because it's really hard to get off.
The investment in the Boys and Girls Club is one of many investments we're making in activities for children and the opportunity to have better educational opportunities, to have better exposure, new activities. We have the UA House Recreation Center in East Baltimore as another example. We're investing in programs like College Bound to help get those who are college ready for school. but also in workforce development programs for those who are needing training to go into trades, to other kinds of apprenticeships, and be ready for the jobs that are coming in Port Covington and other ways in Baltimore as well.
Go! All right. Come on here.
As someone who was born and raised in East Baltimore and knows what it's like to grow up in the city, that knows what it's like to have those places where you can go in an evening or an afternoon, and to know what my mother and father had to go through to try to just make sure that we had a great place to thrive after school when they were coming home from work late. I know that these kids are better off because the Boys and Girls Club is in Brooklyn.
Hey man, that's absolutely amazing.
One thing Kevin always says is when we do well, we can do good. So it's very important to us to have an impact, not just in the immediate neighboring communities in South Baltimore, but also citywide. Big long-term goal is to create as many jobs as possible, to have as big a community impact as possible, and to raise up and elevate our city, to make it a great place to live and work and play, and it makes a great place for Under Armour to grow as well.
So far, we have witnessed the amazing transformation of the OMalley Center Boys and Girls Club, and our next participant utilized their artistic skills and amazing services to further brighten this special place.
It was always my biggest passion in life was photography, and so it was just kind of ironic that I ended up in it. In 2005, we founded Nation's Photo Lab. We wanted to create a lab that provided high quality, innovative products and affordable pricing. And so that was our mission, that was our quest, and that's how we formed Nation's Photo Lab.
Ready, press. Oh, you're natural. Okay.
We felt the Boys and Girls Club really met the same ideals and principles that we live here. So we think it's a great program, and it's exciting for us to show our employees that we want to give back and for them to feel a part of something really special, and we're really proud to be sponsoring it. Our goal was to make the community center feel a lot brighter, a lot more alive with the great products that Nation's Photo Lab provides.
Can we take your picture? Oh, there we go.
And so we sent photographers to a couple of events to help commemorate those events.
Oh, that's fresh.
Now we're printing those photos to put them in the community center, and hopefully the kids, while they're in the community center, will be able to remember these great moments and also think about the future and where they're headed. Nation's Photo Lab provides professional photo products for photographers. No matter what type of image you have, we have different substrates that you can put your photos on. We try to provide different products that will make people want to print them, give people a reason to want to take that one photo, that one wow off of their phone, off of their camera, put it on a wall, something that they'll be able to cherish and keep for a long time. We have locations in Maryland, Texas, and California. We have 300 employees all over the nation. We continue to grow each year. This year we've hired about 50 new full-time employees. In Q4, we staff up to about 400, 450 employees.
Welcome to Nation's Photo Lab. We're located in Hunt Valley. You have a professional photo lab right in your backyard here. You can come in, sign up for an account, order some of our professional prints and products. Why don't we go in and take a quick tour?
Right now we're in the color corrections room. Should a customer select color corrections as an option with their prints, we send the orders to this color correction room, and we've brought in the nation's foremost experts on color management who are here to balance things like white balance and saturation to make sure that the output that's printed looks absolutely perfect for our customers.
This is the print lab behind me. We have more than a dozen machines back here where we print our silver halide professional prints on Kodak and Dura professional paper. And all of our employees here are running prints all day long. We want to make sure that every print looks perfect. We also make a lot of products here as well, things like buttons and magnets, keychains, die-cut wallets for seniors. A lot of that happens here. And we can also print up to 30 inches wide on our large format printers.
Here's where we create our custom USB drives. They're one of our most popular products for photographers, videographers, and graphic designers who want to make a lasting impression upon their clients. We can print on wood, metal, and plastic, and then are packaged up in custom packaging, which really makes a great impression upon people when they deliver them to their clients.
This is our sublimation department where we do a lot of heat transfer products, which means we're going to print your product and then we're going to sublimate it or heat transfer onto a substrate like this, which is metal. So you get this beautiful metallic look to your print, the high gloss finish. We have all sorts of different products that you could get with this process, including mugs, keychains, Christmas ornaments, large format prints like this. Very cool process. Definitely check out our metal prints and sublimation photo gifts.
Here we are in shipping. We send out about a couple thousand packages every single day, and we're always innovating new ways to get your prints and products to you safely and quickly. If you don't want to have your products shipped to you, we have a great option to pick up your products or prints at the lab. It's a wonderful way that we get to meet photographers in the community and engage with families who are using us for our services.
Thank you for calling Nation's Photo Lab. This is Josh. I'm going to help you today.
Now we're in customer service. We have some awesome reps behind me here that are here to help you, and you can give us a call. And you could also send us an email or chat. There's a lot of ways to get in touch with us, and we're happy to help walk you through the process of placing your first order.
We've invested so much in our technology, and it's hard to keep up with it. You always have to constantly be thinking ahead. What's next? What's coming out next for the customer? We create that great user experience for every photographer, whether you're an amateur or a high-end pro, and provide you with the tools needed to create that perfect product in a very fast and efficient way.
Y'all ready? Ladies first.
We primarily work with professional photographers. You want to go where the pros go, right? So a lot of the grandmas and the moms who are shooting at the soccer game, they come to us and they print with us as well. Nation's Photo Lab's providing a higher quality product than what you would get at your local Walmart or any other store like that. So we really pride ourselves on that quality. We want to build a culture where our employees are really proud about where they work. And what better way to be proud of where you work than by giving back to the community that you live in. We try to build a very similar culture here as to what the Boys and Girls Club does as well. We're trying to provide a place that is creating opportunities for people, providing a safe and fun environment, and really providing mentorship, providing a place that you could build your future. Our employees are the key to our success 100%, and every day all of us come into work and we say, you know, how can we make this place better? What can we do to really improve things for the employees so that they go home at the end of the night and they're sitting around the dinner table with their family or their friends and they're saying, wow, my company's doing this amazing, awesome thing. We want people to be really proud of that. We take a lot of pride in that and appreciate so much what our employees do for the business and the customers. So we feel honored and privileged to be a part of such a great program. We hope that the kids at the Boys and Girls Club will for years look at the memories that we helped put on their walls and make the community center a little bit more lively. And you know, we're very humbled to be part of such a great thing.
An additional corporate partner critical to the success of the Built Upon a Dream project is Rupp Landscape, completing the work on the OMalley Center's new garden. We also want to thank the Towson Elks Club for their help in completing the center's garden. And a special thanks to Baltimore City Mayor Catherine Pugh and the Baltimore City Department of Recreation and Parks. I'm Chanel Pearman, and thank you for watching.